Hey, this is David with American Arnis Gladiator School. We're going to review some basics for the footwork, and what we do is we're going to reference the three angles of the triangle. Okay? So the first thing is you have a choice in all this stuff of being at the base, right, or at the point of any given triangle. Most of the time when we're entering, we're at the point of the triangle. But what happens is a standard extension from a natural stance into a fighting stance, or if you're a martial artist, a front stance where you would actually extend it, or a back stance, or what have you, is the foundation. Now, the first thing I'd like you to do is just practice this simple move. This is called a colimpia. It means to move back and forth. You'll recognize it. It's very similar to the salsa side-to-side step. And then you get used to dropping your shoulder in, like so. What that does is it allows you to face the angle of an attack. So when an opponent comes at you from your neutral position, as he comes, you're stepping off the line. All right, we can see that, right? From here, we step off the line. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now the thing about 12 angles, you can call them the 12 angles of attack and defense, is they don't cover everything. There's a vertical move that's not there, which basically would be an extension of a 5, the thrust in the middle, or a vertical upward movement. But the idea is these 12 angles give you a map around your body, so that anytime you're training, a number 1 angle would always be a number 1, and I can stage a defense for it. A number 2, likewise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and when the 12 comes in, it's usually an umbrella. Okay? So that gives you a basic idea. Now, no stance is incorrect. All right? This is the thing people get caught up with. You start with a fighting stance, which is balanced. You'll notice I go about shoulder width so that my rear thigh remains vertical, and that's about as far as I go normally. However, if I was in a more elaborate fighting situation, a lunge might take me out of position and allow me to re-enter, taking the hand counterattacking. And there are a lot of exceptions like that. Your basic step is either a step, which is basically the standard swing step of left-right, a shuffle, which is to bring the rear foot up to regain balance and push off, or a drive, which is to lift the front foot and push off with the rear to take up the short distance. One last one. Another move is from, I believe it's l'estrimo, which actually it occurs for most people as they evolve, which is to pull. Just to pull the foot out of the path and then regain it. So I might have an attack coming at this leg. I move it out, hit, and then continue in. All right? Now, as we go through some of these sessions, I'm going to show you little pieces of each so that you can see how it applies and how it would be defended against. But that's your foundation. Work on the colimpia, right? And get oriented to your opponent. You can do the colimpia backwards also, which gives you a slightly different result and is actually the way you might step away from attack and cut under the hands. All right, that's it for now.